Well, hello, a very warm welcome to you for this evening's game. Regrettably, the weather has been extremely unkind to us here. It is wet and blustery and remarkably inhospitable. Despite all of that, it is good to see that the faithful from both sides have apparently been undeterred. We have a terrific turnout here. The atmosphere is bubbling despite these adverse conditions. All we need now is for the game to massive lead! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Juventus gone to the bench, and we've only just begun.
Well, I don't think he's going to be delighted at being substituted at this stage, especially when you consider the position they're in. He'll be a bit miffed about this, yeah.
And it's Insigne. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Ramsey. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Koulibaly. Goulam. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Well, it's something I've noticed more of. They're defending much deeper.
Koulibaly cuts it out. Insigne. He's through. It's the goalkeepers to play. Dybala. Koulibaly. Manolas. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Insigne. Goulam. Goulam needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Politano looking to run onto it. Goes for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Lozano did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Meret belts one. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Juventus really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
It's a brilliant interception. Politano. Danilo goes looking. Politano showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's gone out for a throw-in. Politano. Bentancur. Danilo. That's the through ball. Ramsey. Dybala! Goal! Juventus! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Juventus break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
It's a loose ball. De Ligt plays it forward. Needed a better pass there. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Forward it goes. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Mertens. Politano. Szczesny catches it safely. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Lozano. Politano. And it's Dybala. Dybala plays it long. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot them.
Hits one! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Juventus glad to have a one-goal lead at this point, but you have to say things could have been very different.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Juventus head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. Here's the start of the second half. Juventus carrying a one-goal lead. It's a decent ball. Mertens gets through on his own. Mertens was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Plays it out to the wing. Now it's Insigne. And the shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Bentancur tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Koulibaly does well there, alert.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
And here's Mertens. Still just a single goal between the sides. Manolas. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Bentancur. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Cuadrado. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble.
I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Dybala. Koulibaly plays it forward. Zielinski. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Dybala. Koulibaly. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. It's come loose. He's picked him out. Ramsey unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Danilo proves too strong there. Now it's Cristiano. Has a hit! Oh, and that should have been two.
Cristiano Ronaldo has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Koulibaly, and a shot! Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Gulan. Zielinski drives it forward.
Napoli are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
And it's Ramsey. Dybala. Well read, he sorted that out.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Juventus just have to run down the clock. And the finish! Well, that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
De Ligt gets it back. Nicely measured pass.
Juventus probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Manolas. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Juventus hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says an awful lot more than the scoreline suggests. You know, after the goal, the team just settled down and looked surprisingly comfortable and didn't really need to work too hard.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.